so one semfo for man and say ya and a beto ja yenina ye hu ye Ghana for nurses for called demonstration na and almost about 10 months near yentua omoka eye. Now a similar story is actually going on with regards to Malik Basintale. Now ono na youth employment agency boss no patche say nkofo bi keka hu bebre na ekoso ebi mu nso patche so omo ye adwuma wo youth employment agency na omo so 10 months na ye ntu omo ka no se assembly enya no kure sanse nchiremu ewo ho akombia nchiremu eka ho ana patche say onu obetena aso say YEA boss no na edini de bebire na edini edosu nti no otena ase se obehwe nkofo a omudin ewo nkrata mu omo CV ene omo application letter efa ene edwuma na omo ye no na sa nkofo no ene ohwe mu no hu se we mu de se yekoso ayeden ye tu omoka na omo maka ne de ye tu omoka enye ye nti se bi se unya usika ene na wudi na eni nkrata mu na mo menye se yentu omoka nti YEA denies allegations of 10-month salary delays or patches ebi nsida na ebi nsu ensida yenkan letter omotro no tintin ye de beto ho de ma Ghana for entiasie ye pa youth employment agency, that is YEA headquarters are release. Youth Employment Agency responds to allegations of unpaid salaries. Almost say nimgwasia de omompe Malik Basintale nti ose we eyenchiremu. The attention of the management of the YEA has been drawn to reports circulating in the media alleging that about 300 staff of the agency across the country have not been paid their salaries for 10 months. The agency wishes to set the record straight and provide clarity on the matters as following. Into ye pa, yasini pa beye 300. And a yentia omoka osi debi. Enti santino ono di onya bochre achire mo send be Ghana fonso ebetiasi. In yedi kind, also it is important to note that the Chief Executive Officer, CEO of YEA, Mr. Malik Basintale, assumed office in February 2025. It is therefore factually inaccurate for any group to allege that the CEO has failed to pay them for 10 months when he has been in office for only 8 months. Enti yesi omo kase Malik Basintale nti omo ka bosomi edu oma yejuma oma afaka omo de aba nanso ye nti omo ka no se odabi ono kwa oba aben mu ye ma na ejuma no February who can February besi na 8 months nti ebe den na wusu ko gina ba bi se 10 months ni ene na ye se nti aban fufuro no na ntua o kenyo no o say 2 upon assumption of office the CEO inherited the existing payroll which was presented to the board of YEA and duly approved. Since February 2025, all staff members captured on the official payroll have been paid consistently up to September 2025. Inti onsi omo ba ben mu no ye di edin emomo edin ne di omo hwe so ahwe mu ye pa hu se omo wo mu no ezi yetu omo kenti yetu omo ka abesi September 2025 bosumi etwa mu no. No individual whose name was duly verified and approved has been left out of the payroll. So be anywhere yehwe nkrata mu osefata se yetu aneka ye ntua no obi a yetu aneka ne so miensa. In keeping with transparency, management undertook a comprehensive staff audit earlier this year to ensure that only legitimate employees are maintained on the payroll. Nti so omo ba ben mu no omo wo so nyama mu kakra omo hwehwe nkrata mu hu se hwan mu ene edwuma no omo nkrata ene edwuma no ekọ sankofo no ene yesi ampa ye betu omo ka omo maka de hye bia odi nka ho ane je se wo nka payroll no ho ye be udi afri. This exercise, far from being punitive, was to protect the integrity of the agency and safeguard public funds. Or say na dream mu fine and or they are dear way. One yes say aban fufura abetna edwaso nti na ene no oyi aban foforo no nkofo aban dada no nkofo afim da bi na mom osese na ebe ya yense sika dodo no Ghana yense sika dodo no or they protect aban no esika nti no ye dia oyeye no or see all staff who participated in the audit have been paid accordingly and continue to receive their entitlement nti omo de omo ho eba ye ma yehwe omo nkrate mu a yehu se ampa omo bia ye kama ne de yegusu a etu omo ka ye to so na ye nkwa ne ntenteme or it must be emphasized that certain categories of staff had their contract expired prior to the CEO's assumption of office. O si ebe mu wo ho no ma ansa na oba ba di ade ana oba be ye boss no YEA boss no mo contract no ewu omo contract ejuma ye from so omo meye no na asa. In such case, management directed that they reapply for renewal through their respective directors. Those whose contracts were renewed have since been placed on the payroll. Enti omo contract ni wuye no. Yesi ni obetumi asan ye den apply biom. Na omo san apply ne de ampaya ji omo atum amomo nso yeguso aye den etu omo ka foforo nso de aso den ye ntinti. The agency remains committed to the welfare of its personnel. Management views with deep concern reports of hardship, including alleged cases of suicide attempts among Ghanaian youth arising from unemployment pressure. Almost YEA for no almost Ghana for asem edo makoma so pa especially mebuno no esan so omo ni ma ho kire pa e Ghana ha sei e na ebi mu mpo sebi etumi se omo ho akonfo na omo so omo di omo ho dem esan se ejuma eni kromu nti no kra de omo mfa omo ntoto na sese obi be ye ejuma no omo ntua ne ke no kra de yifi ni din mo mpenesa. Also, it is precisely for this reason that YEA continues to pursue every possible avenue to create sustainable opportunities for young people across the country. Into almost almost bomb homebody. So obi biara bebunu bi owa Ghana he biara no omo betimi enye adwuma bi amana ya na kwanya bi ono nso ebenya bibi ede ne nsa ede akona no. That said, it must be clearly stated that it is at no point has the agency deliberately neglected its verified staff or failed in its obligation to pay those who legitimately captured on its payroll. And until I see omo nshada enye boapayo enya hwehan enka se obi a ne din awon krate mu a waye adwuma se ye tua no obe hyeda ka se ontua ne ka da bia no kwa de empare no kwa da tofia kwa. And also the Youth Employment Agency assures the public and all stakeholders that the agency remains committed to protecting the interests of all its staff, ensuring accountability and delivering on its mandate to create sustainable employment for Ghanaian youth. Omo webo omo homoden pa se omo betimi ni afoforo nso aka bom na se ne ade bia omo ye no omo behwe ama mebunu a omo wo Ghana ha se no omo nya nnwuma ama omo nsa etumi akoma no eno na Youth Employment Agency no sa ene omo bota ye nti o se eno a no behwe se ebekoso enti letter no ne osan ye Sidik Musa or your Director for Corporate Affairs and ono nso this letter tin eba to her based on ensem Ghana for bi can say YEA Youth Employment Agency entia omokaye yet was so ewonsem fufo mu ara hosem asefesem and also abeto dwa and sa brantie yi oda ye screens yisu yi we di 20 years pet. You see breaking news 20-year-old carpenter obonu kon ye djuma kama sesi ya de na to aban kukumu 50 years but ne be no ye for defiling 7-year-old girl in Takwa. Abofra ya kan wa asem yi abofra a chese o class 2 ana brantie nenim producer my picture ni bi yen hwe sa picture no yen hwe brantie nenim abrante ni dia kodi sa nyambra nsem yi nti abrante kama nti pa che se unam krom na uyo oba ahia oba bia mfiu carpenter so dey say nka munya bonus kakaka yenko tie the details of this particular story ni yenhwe se ne asem ni nyina akoba ye wunya asa advantage no. A tragic case has unfolded in Takwa where 20-year-old carpenter Francis Kujo has been sentenced to 50 years in prison for defiling a 7-year-old pupil, a primary 2 pupil. The young victim lived with her mother, Hatia Ama Mary, in Abanchi, a suburb of Takwa, where the incident took place. Enti abaya ne de, one ne maame enete, ne maame no ye fe no Hatia Ama Mary. No mote Abanchi ewo Takwa nti asem no Takwa ena esiye. Abrantie nso ne carpenter adwuma no Takwa ena oyewo. Enti Hatia, who runs a local chop bar, was a close friend of Kujo, often relying on him to run errands. Enti maame Hatia yi obi a wabie ne chop bar kakra na ene onua benku osanso de kokonte kakra kan wache ene omo ne nyina onua bi na esan edwuma no se na e di nti etogba na ohia obi ama wasoma no. Enti ana na wafre Kujo ya Fran abrante no Kujo ne efe no Francis Kujo abrante Kujo eje ya atonsuo mame o de eje to rubber mame rubber me de be chichire aduane nti osoma Kujo nkakra enti omo ye nanfofo pa. I say this trust allowed Kujo to exploit their relationship. Sajidie ya mami enya ewa abrante yi mu yi eno na ma abrante advantage ema odidi sa nyamra nsem yi. Sneaking into the victim's room to commit the heinous act. Enti ye ka maame Hatia de mumpo ena oko ode ne nsa kwa hyehyehye abofra ne ho ededwe akwala no. Enti you see the breach of this bond has left the community in shock. Kromwafo kwa ne kromafo no de enempo yes asem no koka na obia nwadwiri no esanse enya de ana omoni da se bibi sa beye den ebesi. The victim barely confided in her teachers after they noticed her distress, prompting them to inform her mother. Hatia wasted no time reporting the matter to the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit in Takwa, leading to Kujo's swift arrest. Enti abofrano ketuano 7 years near abofrano eno ko suku. Enti suku ho ena teacher fo ni hu se asa akore ni hu ntene no. Asa opeso otena se nso opeso obetena se. Asa bibi ha no. Enti ho ena omofra no ebise na nsema pusu na bisa no kwa kire ne tofu nyina no motoma na biscuit ni kalipo. No mo toma no mo ebisa ne nsem ni mu ye pantio eho ena kwala no nso eyi na kuma mu e kan se eye Kujo yo Francis Kujo yo carpenter yi ni ena ode ne nsa ahyehye mase ayemise e teacher fo na ti asem no o man tena so o mo modern pa na o mo frɛ akoda ne maame esansa asem no akoye asem a eye chese eye ahome tisem. Enti omo frɛ ne maame omo ka kire ne maame no nso wantena so wanye ne yenkoye ne busuasem bia da bi oye na pa na ono nso so de ye no call report ye ewo Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit ye dofsu nkrabata a ewo Takwa no na omo nso mantena asem no to kro omo te ye no ene ndie tipa omo koye no omo ko chi Kujo ye nto asem ne so in a court room moment that stunned many, Kujo knelt and apologized to all present, particularly the victim's mother, before his sentencing. He faced 2 counts of defilement, each carrying a 25-year sentence to be served consequently. Enti yasi court room hono mayede asem no na court mpanimfo court mpanimfo bisa abrantie Francis Kujo, are you guilty or not guilty? And then the oji tum say oye guilty pa na court for say ne so me na de ebe eyewodia. And then the omodebo bono left right center enti ni nyina ya kan bom no omode charge omode kwadu mienu and a born on. And so quite do me na bakubia modu. Bakubia kita 25 years. 25 years plus 25 years, 50 years. And yes, in nonko da banku kumu na omfenshia nyansa. And unti, yes, a court a yes, ano. Anke ya den air sign a police for a catcheno, a brandy a cotoya. Ewo court box nima no kotoya no, and then your oshe ya mame hatia ama Mary enim no say hatie mami and a pay me pacho we the family bonnet cheme. Minim se unya mi mugidie na wo soma soma me wo dem ho kura mitumi wura ho me assure se aduane nyina otumi ma ne aduane free ane carpenter for de otumi ma ne aduane free so otumi soma ne de otumi ma ne aduane free na so ni nyina achi no abrante no ayesa nyambransem yi enti opa ma me na cho se ma me no emfanche no e wo sa ade na waye no ho. This case highlights the critical role of community vigilance and support systems like DOPSU in protecting the vulnerable. As of 2:30 p.m. Ghana time and Greenwich Meridian time today, October 8, 2 days ago, and a story about 2025, justice has been served though the emotional scars remain for the young victim and her family. Enti asem no esien na ne nansa the 8th of October and asem we esien say kroma fo ma yade pa na we no adesuade de ma ye nyina se ma ye nye hwe han se to bi on ma hu se bibi atochema